Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Not yet. Welcome back to Galaxy of Heroes, day by day. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the time. Hope you're doing well. We know you have a lot of other choices. I'm glad that you make space to sit here and watch me play this game that as I continue my journey. Anyway, today I was glad to see Nooch reset his whatever that thing was that he was doing, the whole assault battle guide, because I had been going back and referencing and like going over the information that he did. I think it was 8 months ago or something, so like beginning of the year. And then I guess that's too hard. I guess it's too hard to make a playlist where you have assault battle stuff in there. So he remade the assault battle video, but that's fine, dude. It's okay. I'm glad to see it. Glad to, hey, it's right there. I'll just have to pin it or whatever. Can we get closer on Mother Talzine today? I'm going to be bold. See, we're going to pull 8. 8's the number. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's going to take us 3 more days to get to 8. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? All right, so there's this. Can we finish GBA today? We need 17 more. Can we pull 20? Make it happen. 6. Not 20. All right, so we didn't get that. That's par for the course, though. Maybe tomorrow will be the day we finish up GBA. That'd be nice. All right. Can we get closer on Night Sister Zombie? We have raid currency. I'm going to go ahead and spend it. Finish this up. Did we get the number we needed? Yes, we did. Okay. So, well, there's the piece. Equip it. Yes. Done. One more piece. Zombie. Night Sister Zombie will be done. Can we get this? We need 26 more of these. How many are available? We have 15. That's an acceptable number. Your terms are acceptable. Can we get lucky enough in these polls to finish it up? We need 10 more. Probably not. 8 more. No dice. Not today. Not today. Tomorrow. Hopefully. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be done with it. Who are you going to? You're like asking me, who are you going to after you finish Zombie? Because you're still not done with Talzine. It's Marin. Then hopefully by the time we're done with Marin, Talzine should be done. Then hopefully by the time we're done with Talzine, we'll have to come back around and get GBA. Then we have some interesting questions. Because our next farm, after we finish Talzine, our next farm is one of these revenue requirements. So we're going to finish GBA. Then we're going to get the Poncho Bros up, like I said. Padawan Obi-Wan is already 5 stars. We need to get Qui-Gon to 5 stars. And then we're going to knock out Candra's after we get Qui-Gon to 5 stars. Then we're going to Then we're going to knock out Karth and T3 and 4 before we go back and get Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon to 6 and 7 stars. I think that's the best way to go about it, because I do want to get the Revens done. I do want to get Malik quickly. So that's what we're going to be doing. So the plan is to finish Zombie, finish Night Sister Zombie, finish Marin, finish Mother Talzine, then Geobrute Alpha, obviously gear-wise. And then I think I want to do Rex real quick. I think I want to do Rex and Mara. Get them up, because remember, we're still hoarding fiber pads, so we can take care of being able to do that. And plus, we don't need to take all of these Revan requirements up to be able to get the Revens.
Stop! Right now.
I had to close the door. Hopefully that's a little bit better. You know how people are like, Fulcrum's going to be a requirement for Ahsoka. She is, but not in the way people think. You know, because they've already announced that Snips is a requirement. Relic 9. And Cat, that you need Cat at Relic 9. Why did they skip Fulcrum? Why have they skipped over Fulcrum? Easy. I keep saying it. She's the pilot of the new ship that I think they're going to bring out. They're going to bring Hu Yang out. I've said it once. I keep saying it. We're getting the Punishing One at the end of this month. Probably right after Merrick. And then we're going to get Hu Yang. And then we're going to get the new ship. Because there's going to be 2 pilots for the new ship. It's going to be Hu Yang and Fulcrum. Because she is the design from the show, guys. She's the design from the show. So it makes sense that Fulcrum would be the pilot of the ship. So I really want to work on her yet. And I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, you and your bunny trails. Guys, I know. Squirrel. I know. But yeah. Is this a it's not a Cairo. It's not a Cairo, so we'll go and put that on there. Like, okay, it's not a Cairo. Is this a Cairo? No, it's not. We're gonna go not a Cairo, okay. Hey, look, not a Cairo. Not a Cairo. Does he have Cairos? I don't remember. Not a Cairo. Not a Cairo. Okay. Gear 11. Not a Cairo. Not a Cairo. Not a Cairo. Not a Cairo. So basically, we already have him at the same place where we have Mother Talzine, only he's going to be at 7 stars before Mother Talzine is. So that'll be fun. But I do let's go ahead and do this with Mother Talzine, because it kind of, maybe it makes her to hit a little bit harder, maybe makes her do a little bit something more to just give me a little more extra oomph to be able to get over the hump and whatever. What do we need here? We need, oh, okay. Do I have these? I was like, I gotta have 1 billion of these. I don't. Well, let's buy some. Since I have all this stuff lying around. No, we're back over 100 there. That's not a big deal. So now, okay. Mother Talzine's ready to go. By the way, I'm getting super close when you're seeing this. Hopefully, I'll be able to render. Hopefully, I'll be able to finish rendering these videos tonight. I'll be right on top of it, and I'll be like, and I'll come back and I'll be here tomorrow night, and I'll be like, guys, this is day 5, blah blah. Hopefully, but we continue on our route to day 530. We have a buttload of Zetas saved up, a buttload of not Omegas, but Zetas. We definitely have a lot of those. Let's do our fleet challenge that I didn't do yet. As the girl continues to cry for no reason because it's a day that ends in Y. Apologies. Who are we sticking? Who are we working on? I don't fleet wise. I don't even know. This girl's. I'm gonna pause so we can hopefully she can stop crying. Door's closed. I hope she's done. I don't know if she is. But anyway, I think I told, didn't I tell you guys that I saw a guy with this mean, crazy endurance fleet? So that got me wanting to build up the endurance. I don't really, hopefully the siren will be filtered out, but there's a ambulance or something. You'll probably pick it up at some point. Anyway, I'm going to start building up the endurance fleet. That sounds nuts. But you know what? The endurance fleet does kind of cross over with this guy's fleet, which we don't have yet, obviously, but we're going to. So I'm going to finish. So yeah, we're going to work on building up the endurance. And let's look at the gal rep real quick. I finished one ship. And it's Sky Guy's ETA 2. I don't even know where to farm the BTL. Is this the one that's on the node with... Okay. Okay. Well, we'll have to go get that at some point. But let's begin to work on the, well, you know what? Let's just do some math here real quick. One. So wait a minute. Okay. So riddle me this, right? Okay. So they're bringing out a lifter for this fleet. The Pun 1. We got a couple lifters for this fleet recently in the TIE Intercept. The TIE Interceptor and the TIE D recently. And plus they have we did get an additional ship, even though it's not technically part of the fleet for this thing in the TIE Dorito. In the TIE Dagger. We got a lifter last year for this fleet in the Marauder. The Sith Empire got their fleet last year with this whole thing. With the TIE Dorito, of course. And then there's the Rogue One fleet, which is kind of not even the Rogue One fleet. It's just a rebel fleet. But, and honestly, the Outrider is part of the Profundity fleet. Isn't the Y-Wing? Isn't the Rebel Y-Wing? The Rebel Y-Wing is the tank for that fleet. and Han's Falcon is with that fleet. So that only means rebel-wise, and people think that the Ravensclaw's trash, which it's not. It's just not. It's just, I mean, if you don't believe me, go watch Tripo's video on the Homeland Fleet. It's phenomenal. But yeah. So if you just take, Biston and Cassian and the Falcon and the Y-Wing and the Outrider and put them with Profundity. And I don't know, is the Ghost and the Phantom, are they with Profundity? I don't know. I don't have Profundity. I'm asking. So doesn't that mean that all that the Rebel fleet is just Biggs, Wedge, and the Ravensclaw? I don't know. But I was like, I should probably work on building these two. But there's no reason to, because these guys are with Profundity, and we're not going for Profundity yet. And these ones are done, and they have relic characters on them, so that there's no reason for me to work on Rebels. So that was just my thought process that I got sidetracked on. So we're going to go back over to Snips. We're going to build Snips up. And I need 45, so we're not even going to mess with it. Because I want to go ahead and have the entirety of just be able to put all of them on at the same time and be done with it. So that's the plan. If you were wondering. If not, if you weren't wondering, then that's the plan. Hit those guys up, didn't get anything, that's fine. That allows me to be done. We can do challenges. This. We're a little deep in, and I did have a topic for tonight, and that was going to be what I learned from the hurricane. And I'll probably go more in depth on it tomorrow if I remember. But suffice it to say, it's that we need to make sure that even though we may or may not live in these disaster-prone areas, doesn't mean that a natural disaster can't happen at any time. And for me and my family, at least, it means that we need to invest in some stuff, like generators, like rain barrel storage, rainwater storage. We have a water purifier that we already have, but a water collection receptacle is key. So we can collect rainwater, a solar generator, maybe a gas generator at the very least. But and this is going to sound crazy, I know. But what it doesn't mean is it doesn't mean we're ever going to buy an EV. Because have you seen the videos of people as the waters come and their EVs are in the garage? Have you seen the videos? If not, and you have an EV, I would advise you to go and look at the videos. And just because you live in the middle of, maybe you live in Texas, maybe you live in Arizona, maybe you live in California, maybe you live in Utah, maybe you live in Colorado, maybe you live in Idaho. Guys, I think it's safe to say that the guy that the creator of this universe is trying to get our attention, and whether you guys like it or not, he's trying to wake people up. That's what I feel is going on with Helene That's what I feel like it's going to try to go on with Milton. If Milton takes the track that it's projected to take, just know if you've got an EV, you might want to get rid of it. Because if you don't have electricity, then an EV is not going to do you a whole lot of good. Because you can't, unless you have an electrical generator that costs way more than it does to have gas on hand. Because gas, you can go get you can go to Walmart, go order it off Amazon, get some big jugs, put gas in those, have them stored, and then you can put gas in your car. If you have an EV and you don't have power, like an electrical generator, like a gas powered generator, that EV's not going anywhere. That e-bike's not going anywhere. So I'm not saying anything's coming because I don't know if anything's coming. The guy hasn't told me yet. The guy hasn't told me anything. I'm watching it in real time. Stuff unfold right in real time, just like you are. But if I were you and I'm me, and these are things that me and my wife are talking through right now. Hey, let's get an electrical generator. Let's get water. Let's get something so we can collect rainwater. Let's take practical steps. Not that it's ever going to happen here, because we live in the Midwest. But if you know about the Midwest, you know people keep posting stuff about this blizzard of 1978. And apparently it was a thing because because every winter I keep seeing posts about, hey, remember the blizzard of 78? It's like, I wasn't here for that. I don't know what you're talking about. But just because it hasn't happened here yet doesn't mean it can't, or doesn't mean it won't. Because what happened in Helene hadn't happened in like 100 years. So if you're in North Carolina, I would urge you to rebuild right where you are, because chances are you're probably going to be good for at least 100 years, at least. But if you're not in North Carolina, you might want to think about investing. Because what's the worst that could happen? You could not have to use it, would be the worst case scenario. You could buy this and you could not have to use it. And I hope you don't. I really do. But what if you do? It would behoove you to have some stuff on hand, just in case stuff like we endured back in 2020 happens again. Stuff like what we're seeing unfold here in 2024 happened, sorry. Look, we have almost 100. Now, I'm not going to invest right now. I'm going to save it for Omegas, because the chances of me getting one more before we get to day 530 is really high. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to start picking up Scimitar, Gauntlet, Starfighter, stuff like that. Cheroot. Man, I don't care about Cheroot. No, it doesn't affect me at all. Anyway, that's all I got. As always, God bless. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you want to talk about anything, let me know. Anyway, as always, God bless. Hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.